How's everybody doing? This is Justin Simpers. I'm coming at you today with another edition of How to Get More Money. So, I want to touch base with you guys real quick on a topic that is not discussed very much regarding salespeople. Salespeople don't typically operate alone. Like, you're not the guy that brings in the deal, makes the product, sends it out in the mail to your client customer. And it just doesn't typically happen. So what I want to talk to you guys today about is how to get the most out of your operations staff. Now, a lot of you are thinking, well, how do I get the customers in the door? Well, I've covered that already, and I'm going to continue to cover that. But I feel like this is one of the most important things that you can remember to help make yourself look good. It just is important. And you get bees with honey, not with extermination. And I feel like it's super important. So having grown up in operations in my industry that I'm currently operating in, which is the mortgage industry, I grew up on the operations side. And I remember I worked with plenty of account executives and or loan officers on the retail side. And a lot of them were okay. Some of them were super cool. And some of them were just flat out not nice. I got many other words for that, but I'm not going to use it. So when I would work with the people that were not nice, I would definitely not be thinking in my mind, I have to work on their file first. If you were okay, then okay. I would take it as it comes. That's typically how I worked it. I mean, I was pretty ethical, first in, first out type of thing. But if you were a not nice category, and that's how I was treated from the salespeople, your file's at the end, brother or sister. And that's just the way it is. So I always remember that when I went out in the field. I remember that I actually got, and keep in mind, obviously, I worked in a lot of different sales industries, but coming into the mortgage industry, there's so many things that you have to know. It was really a good idea for me to start in an ops side so I can have a full understanding of what I'm doing. And that would be covered actually in another video. But taking that into consideration, I would definitely say when I first went out, I had a quick forgetting mind. And I was reminded by the ops staff, do you remember when? And it always carried forward to me today. It does. I'm definitely one of the guys that would tell you that you have to be nice. You have to work with. You cannot work against, because it will get you absolutely nowhere. No one can make you look better or worse than your ops staff. And keep in mind, they don't get paid to deal with the headaches that you deal with. You get paid to deal with those headaches that you deal with. And that's just the way that it is. But treating them like gold, that's going to help you increase your business. Because people are going to like you, yes, but if they don't like the flow of your company, that's going to be a problem. And there's a reason why you went to work at your company. There's a reason why you're there. I love it when people come over to companies and they ask me, hey, this isn't working for me. Well, let's check it. Did you research why you came over here? Because if those things are in your mind, then you should still be producing. And then oftentimes what happens is they piss off the wrong people on the operations side. So the point being, you will get way more honey and attract the bees that you need to produce more honey by just being nice. It's just the way it is. I just can't say it enough. I feel like it's heavily overlooked. And to all the ops people out there, thank you so much. Thank you. I was processing before I came back into wholesale with my wife and I. And I truly remember the LOs that I liked and the ones that I didn't like. And trust me when I'm telling you, I would bend over backwards for the LOs that I liked. It's just the way it is. But anyway, stick around for another edition of How to Make More Money. Thank you so much and have a nice day.